Hello everyone. My name is Divyanshu Achari. I am from class 10th.
And I'm Megha Mishra from class 11 science. And today we are going to present a project on the topic environment friendly passive cooling system for house, a sustainable way to air conditioning. So as per CBSE Science Exhibition 23-24, it is under the theme Science and Technology for Society and sub-theme Lifestyle for Environment.
So as you can see behind me, this is the temperature record of our city Titlagarh in the last 10 years. From this we can say that Titlagarh records one of the most highest temperatures during the summer season other than all the districts of Odisha. Do you know why this happens? This is because our city is filled with a lot of treeless mountains and rocky areas, for which it undergoes a lot of heating during the summer season. As per what the stats say, 20% of the people living in Titlagarh are using ACs. But what about the rest 80%? ACs are not cost effective and at the same time and are also not environment friendly. This also leads to a lot of wastage of energy. But we are here and we have found out a solution by which naturally we can apply cooling techniques to maintain the ambient temperature of the houses during the summer season.
So now let us see what are the materials that we have used to prepare our project. So this includes unused waste plywood sheets available in school like this ones. Then chart paper to color the house as you can see all over here. Then pipe to make earth-air tunnel like this. And waste paper cups and soil to prepare beehive air cooler here. And then craft papers and gum.
The first one is the courtyard effect. So in this project, as you can see that the houses that we have built are placed by leaving some space in the center. So this central space is known as the court. During the summer season, what happens is that the hot air, we are all aware about the fact that hot air is lighter than the cool air. So obviously the hot air will rise up and it will try to escape out of the ventilations that are made in the top of the house or the ceilings. As soon as the warm air escape out, it will gather in this central space and will again escape it back into the air. Also, this one is made for the better passage of air, by which the ambient temperature of house could be maintained very efficiently. This whole effect is known as the courtyard effect.
Now comes what is the role of colors in making or in painting our homes. So as we know that we divide colors into two different types. Those are dark colors and light colors. And dark colors are known to absorb most of the light and convert it into heat energy. Whereas this light colors, they are known to reflect back most of the light, rather absorbing them, and hence heat energy is not made in this case. So if we will paint our homes in light colors, then those will also reflect back most of the light, which will result in more cooler condition inside the house. Moreover, what we can do is we can prepare the walls of the house is that they will be of adiabatic condition, and adiabatic walls are such walls which do not allow the passage of heat to pass through it. Hence, by this also we can maintain the temperature of the house inside the house. So now the next effect is stake effect. So it is an effect in which it is also known as a chimney effect. So it is an effect in which when the hot air inside the home rises up, then those hot air will get out from the house through the chimney, and then due to pressure difference that is maintained, and to maintain the pressure difference inside the house, cold air from the surrounding will enter the house through open windows or open gates and such openings.
So the next technique is the earth air tunnel. So for this we have installed here a pipe, as you can see, or we can say it as an inlet. So what is that? During the summer season, the warm air enters through this pipe, and here inside it there is a filter which will filter the dust and dirt from this air. Then again this air will pass through the channel which is installed under the ground. It is buried under the ground up to 2 to 3 meters deep because it is the optimal level at which air cools. So as soon as the warm air enters through this pipe, it will go under the ground. Then as we know that the earth's temperature under the ground is constant, so it will decrease the temperature of the air by 5 to 10 degrees, and then when the air will escape out through these small holes. So in the corners of each of the houses there are small holes, as you can see, so that the air which has been cooled inside the ground will come out and will help in maintaining the ambient temperature inside the house. So this is the internal view of how this earth air tunnel has been placed. So
Now comes beehive natural cooler. So what is this beehive natural cooler? So here, as we can see that we have used terracotta styles, or we have used cups where we have designed these cups into terracotta cones because when the wastewater comes here in the tank, and when this wastewater is filtered or recycled, and then when we sprinkle this wastewater in this design, then this will give a So this water will be installed in every pavements or every windows of the house, so that whenever hot air will get inside the system, and when those air will reach to all the pavements or to all the windows, then the ambient temperature of the house will be maintained. And the wastewater that we are using here is from bathroom and from kitchen.
So the next technique, as you can see, is the wind catcher. So this is the structure of the wind catcher. So during the summer season, it is one of the most effective technique in which we can maintain the temperature of our house. So here you can see there are two sides. One is known as the windward side, another one is known as the leeward side. So what is windward side? So the side of this wind catcher which is facing towards the flow of the wind is known as the windward side, and the side which is not facing towards the flow of the wind is known as the leeward side. So what happens is that the indoor temperature of the house gets hot, and as we all know, the hot air is lighter than the cold air and it will rise up. So as soon as it rises up, it will move out of the leeward side into the atmosphere, and the fresh air will come inside this wind catcher through the windward side, thereby helping to maintain the ambient temperature of the house and keeping the inside temperature cool.
So now comes the technique cross ventilation. So it is a technique in which we usually place two pavements or two windows on opposite sides, so that whenever there is a pressure difference from in the surrounding and in the inside of the home, then the hot air will get out from the home through the window, and from the opposite side of the window, the cool air will enter the house, and hence it will also help to maintain the temperature of the home.
So here, as you can see, in the top of the houses, here we have installed the solar panels. So why we have installed it? Because it will prevent the falling of direct rays of the sun's radiation. It will prevent the direct rays of the sun to hit into this slope. Also, it will help us to capture a lot of energy, thereby reducing the electric bills. As you can see, there are a lot of greeneries, some trees and some flowers. So this will help to give the shade, and also it will keep the inside temperature of the house cool.
So these are some of the techniques that we have used to maintain the inside room temperature in summer season school, because as we know that in a place like here in Titlagarh, there are many of rural people who are unable to afford such things, and hence it is our duty to make them aware of all the techniques that we are using here. So these are some of the techniques, and with this I want to thank CBSE for giving us such a golden opportunity, as well as I want to thank the principal ma'am, our school management, to providing us with all the necessary materials that we have used to complete this project.
Thank you for cooperating us.